Hey, what's up, family? So yeah, I'm just checking in because something came to my awareness recently. I was looking at a YouTube video, right, and they were talking about this comet that's coming towards the planet. They call it a 3 AI Atlas. No, I'm sorry, 3I Atlas. And what it is, they don't have a damn clue what it is. They think it's a comet, but they're not sure. But I want to put a bug in your ear, right? The Hopi Native American population had a prophecy that towards the end of the world, not really the end of the world, but the end of the cycle that the earth goes through. She goes through different cycles, different eras. And so at the end of the cycle, there is a thing called the blue and the red Katchina. Check it out. If you have time, look up the Hopi prophecy on the blue and the red Katchina. And so they have described the 3I Atlas as being a red comet, right? They don't really know what it is. They don't really know what it is, but some of the spiritualists are saying that it may be tied to, this new wave of consciousness that's coming into the planet. The earth is shifting vibrations, and humanity is moving from the 3D to the 5D. And I've been sharing that with y'all, quite often as I can. And the way you shift into that reality is by raising your vibration, right? So I submit to you, and you can believe it, you cannot believe it. It don't matter to me, because I'm going to know what I know. And that's that. And I'm not looking for anybody to agree or, validate what my knowledge is. But this incoming thing that's coming from outer space that they're describing as 3I Atlas, I submit to you, it is part of the Hopi prophecy for the blue and the red Katchina. And what is supposed to happen is, at the end of a cycle, it's basically where you see a red star in the sky that comes so close to Earth, and it signals the end. It signals that, there will be a cleansing of all evil. There will be like a reset, a rebalance of the earth. Now, what I want to tell you is, don't let these people put fear in your mind about what's coming, because they don't have a clue. They're not tapped in. They're not aligned spiritually. But I promise you, they will try to scare the shit out of you with the news. Once this story breaks, and once their quote unquote 3I Atlas comes close enough for you to see with your naked eye, don't let that scare you. I'll submit to you that this 3I Atlas is actually the red Katchina. Is actually tied to the prophecy of the Hopi native population, and it will come to cleanse the earth. It will come to reset and rebalance the earth, because we're out of balance right now. And this was always prophesied. The natives always knew it, but they tried to bury this information. You know what I'm saying? They try to bury it, and then they try to change the narrative and make everything scary. Bro, there's nothing scary, especially if you're tapped in, especially if your vibration is raised, if you're tapped in with nature. I promise you, you don't have anything to be afraid of. So when the news comes on and they say, oh, you got to go buy water and go do this, go that, stock up on your stuff. But more importantly than stocking up on your stuff, have your connection to nature. Have your connection to the universe, so the universe can guide you, so that you're tapped in, so that you can receive guidance and commands from the universe on what you need to do. If anything, I'm going to share any knowledge that I get with you. I don't think it's anything that you need to freak out about, especially if you have a heart that's filled with love. You're safe and you're protected. If you have a heart that's filled with love, this Katchina is coming to right the wrongs and bring in cosmic law, cosmic justice, cosmic retribution to make all evildoers, all workers of darkness, they will be held accountable. They can't escape. There's nowhere to run to and nowhere to hide. This is the energy. This thing is going to come so close to the planet. Listen, it may shake the planet. It may shake her up a little bit. It may shake up Earth a little bit. She may move on her axis. So, because she's raising her vibration along with us. And if she does that, there may be a little flooding. I don't know. We don't know what we can expect. But one thing I can tell you, do not be afraid. Establish your connection with the universe. Establish your connection with nature. And get your guidance from the universe. Same way I do. Get your guidance from the universe, family. Because the universe is going to show you exactly what you need to do. Okay? This is not to promote fear. This is not to incite craziness. This is just to give you a heads up that by December, we can expect to see the Red Katchina. But if you resonate with this message in any way, I encourage you to look up the Hopi prophecy of the blue and the Red Katchina. I've known about this since last year. I thought it was coming last year, but they actually see it now. Astrologers see it now. They can see it coming. They can see and chart its course. This divine intelligence is extremely rogue. It don't give a fuck about nobody's rules. It's coming in. It's not asking for permission. It's rebellious as hell. And it's doing what the hell it wants to do. Which is to do what we need. It's coming in as a rebel, but it's coming in within the spirit of love. To give us the tough love that we need. To balance us out. To reset us, to recalibrate the earth's frequency so that we can get out of this low frequency of hate and violence and chaos and bullshit. Like that's not the true blueprint of the earth. That's not the true template of the earth. The earth is falling into a low frequency, and so, and so have her people. So have her inhabitants. So we're going to get this thing all straightened out. And with the help of the Most High, with the help of the cosmic and galactic forces, with the help of the energy of the Most High. That energy that y'all call, some people call God, some people call the universe. The energy is going to assist us to bring us back into balance. Because we've fallen out of balance. Who gonna argue with me on that we falling out of balance? Look up the three the 3-eye atlas and the Hopi prophecy and let me know what you think. And I think it would be also good to look up some astrologers' interpretation of what 3-eye atlas is, and some spiritualist interpretation of what 3-eye atlas is. The Native Americans, they may be speaking up on it now that it's coming to light. Can't hide everything. I'm telling you, can't hide the truth. The truth gonna come out. The truth gonna be free, whether somebody like it or not. And what I'm telling you is 3-eye atlas is coming to change the dynamic of reality and how we know it right now. What we know as government, systems, money, food, all that's going to change, bro. Everything is going to change. My prediction would be that 3-eye atlas may come in and knock out all electricity around the realm. Therefore, there won't be any government. You won't have any grocery stores. We'll have to work together to have food. We'll have to work together to survive. The only way to survive it will be togetherness. The only way to survive it will be through love. That's a possibility. I'm not saying I know. I'm not saying I know for sure. I'm just saying that is a possibility. There are 1,000,000 possibilities. Another possibility is that it comes in and it just changes the consciousness, the mind frame of the people. It brings in with it the energy from the heavens to change the mind frame and the consciousness of the people and to change the vibration of the planet. But it's going to bring some energy. I'm going to tell you that right now. It's going to bring in some energy. Now, what kind of energy it brings with it, and the impact that it has on us and the planet remains to be seen. But based on the Hopi prophecy, this is the reset. So when we were on the Back to Nature channel, myself and the general, we was trying to say, look, we got to go back to nature. Bro, we got to reset. We got to reset. In Noah's day, according to, the old text, there was a flood that wiped everything out because they needed a reset. We're at that point now, family. We're at the end of an era that's bringing a reset. So their quote unquote 3-eye atlas is scheduled to arrive in December. That means we got about 3 months, some change. No, actually two and a half months, something like that. This is September now, October, November, December. Yeah. 2.5, 3 months. So just a FYI, just in case, you weren't aware, just trying to raise your awareness and your consciousness. That way, you can lock in with your meditation. You can lock in with your rituals. You can lock in with your yoga, which is a ritual, your dancing, which is a ritual, your singing, which is a ritual, to raise your vibration. You lock in with your time that you spend out in nature, which is a ritual. Lock in with your candles, lighting your candles at night. Lighting your candles around the full moon. Lighting your candles around the new moon. All of those are rituals. And I would encourage you to look, to do a little research online and see what the benefits of, candle rituals are. See how our ancestors, tie it back to the rituals that our ancestors used to do. Hold on one second. I got a little plane hovering above me real quick. Just give me a second. Yeah, just a little bit of something. But yeah, just look at the do a little bit of research to find out about, rituals and how they benefit you and how you can raise your vibration. What rituals you can use to raise your vibration, because I promise you, this comet, Katchina, whatever they want to call it, that's coming, the energy that's coming, you're going to have your vibration at a certain level to be able to maneuver this thing, whatever it is. We want to prepare for whatever. We want to be prepared for whatever. We don't want to be caught off guard and, freaking out and all kind of stuff. So just be prepared. Raise your vibration so you can get the communication from the universe. Let the universe bring that communication into you so that you'll know what it is that you need to do ahead of time, okay? All right, and again, this ain't to scare nobody. Don't let these people scare you. Don't let them create a narrative, because at the end of the day, they don't know. I don't even damn know. But I've been following the Hopi prophecy for a little bit now. But don't let these people scare y'all, because you know they'll do anything. They'll use any little bit of anything they can use to scare y'all on the news. Please don't fall for the okie doke. They'll use any little thing on social media to freak everybody out and scare everybody. And we don't even know if it's that. They don't know. They be pretending like they know so much. They don't know shit. Because if they knew so much, why we ain't got no new pyramids built? Why we ain't got no new updated ancient divine intelligence, like that high level intelligence structures and megalithic structures and technology? Why we ain't got none of that? If they so damn smart and know so much, they don't know shit. They be capping. They don't know shit. Their intelligence ain't nowhere near divine intelligence. Even artificial intelligence ain't nowhere near divine intelligence, my love. I'm trying to tell you. Our ancestors that built them pyramids, sweet pea. Their intelligence, bro, has not been replicated. Our ancestors that created mathematics, all of the mathematics, all of the sciences, all of the medicine, has not been replicated. It's not. If anything, it's been hijacked and remixed. What do they call it when you use somebody else's work and claim it as your own? What is that called when somebody uses your work and try to claim it as their own? Y'all know. Put it in the comments. And tell me what that is. When you try to use somebody else's work and to claim it as your own. 1 second. Just let her. We got to give our little friend a minute to do their thing. So yeah, when you plagiarize, that's what they do. They plagiarized all of our ancestral knowledge and information that that our ancestors had and called it their own. They've even taken the brown skin off of our pictures and images in the pyramids and temples, and etched off the color, the brown coloring, in some of the pyramids and in the temples and stuff in Egypt. I was there. I'll show you some of the photos and video. Why not? That'll be a joy for me. I've never shared it with anybody, but yeah, I was there. Bro, and you just see, like, it's just so eye-opening to be in Egypt and to see how, where things started. Not where life or everything started, but just, where this plethora of knowledge that is really the foundation of education and information in our planet was birthed in Egypt. Kemet. I'm sorry, not Egypt. Kemet. The Black Land is what it was called. Kemet. All right, family. So that's the message. Just wanted to, bring you up to speed on 3-Eye Atlas and the Hopi Prophecy and the Blue and Red Katchina. And yeah, I'll tap back in with you soon. I'm gonna sit out here and finish enjoying this beautiful breeze with my sweet Mother Earth. All right, y'all. Love you. Mwah. Bye.